Hello guys, my name is Kaushal Patil and our today's video topic is what is multi-threading in Java. So let us discuss first what we are going to cover today. So first of all we will see what is multi-threading, then what is thread. After that we will see the ways to create threads. Then after that we will see some advantages of multi-threading, and at last we will see some methods using multi-threading. So let us start with what is multi-threading in Java. So basically multi-threading in Java is a feature that allows parallel flow of execution of two or more parts of a program for maximum utilization of CPU. Each part of such program is called as thread. So basically, so basically, threads are lightweight process within a process, and threads can be created by using two mechanisms. First one is by extending the thread class, and the second one is by implementing the runnable interface. So let us discuss first by extending the thread class. So basically threads are created by external thread class. We create a class that extend the thread class which is stored in Java, which is stored in Java language thread class. This class override the run method created in thread class. Its life inside Then it begins its life inside the run method. Then the second one is by implementing the runnable interface. We create a new class which implements Java language runnable interface and override the run method. So in these two ways we can create the thread. So now let us discuss some advantages of multi-threading. So first one is it doesn't block the user because threads are independent and you can perform multiple operations on say at the same time. Then the second one is you can perform many operations together so that it saves time. Then the third one is threads are independent, so it doesn't affect other threads if any execution occurs a single single thread. Then let us move on some methods using multi-threading. So the first one is start method. It is used to start the execution of the thread. Basically, when we call the start method, at that time the thread starts the execution of the program. Then the next method is run method. It is used to do an action for the thread. Then the next one is sleep method. It sleeps a thread for a specific amount of time in miles. Then the next one is join method. It waits for a thread to come it waits for the another thread to die, and after that it starts the execution of the next co- next thread. So whenever two threads are running, then first it will it will give the time to perform the task of first thread, and after that it will start the execution. Then the next method is get priority and set priority method. So basically get priority returns the priority of the thread, and set priority so set priority is used to set the priority for the thread. We can set it between 1 to 10. Then the next method is set name method. This method is used to set the name of the thread. We can set the name of the thread by using setName method. Then isAlive method. This method is used to check whether the thread is alive or not. So these are some methods used in multi-threading in Java. So this is all about multi-threading in Java. Thank you.